Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Nerds One Game. And in today's episode, we'll be talking about the Treyarch formula. We're going to be talking about why every single game that they have made in the past few years is pretty much the exact same game with different characters. And that'll make more sense later. But in this video, we're going to be going over three main topics: the multiplayer, the campaign, and finally zombies. So let's start off with multiplayer.
And now, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but just to introduce multiplayer, it's for those of you that don't play COD. I mean, I'd assume you still know about it though. But multiplayer is basically like you spawn in. There's a bunch of people.
It's like I think 5v5 matches.
Nuketown is a prime example. They redid Nuketown like 4 or 5 times at this point.
Yeah.
I lost count. But you spawn in, it's a tight map, there's plenty of people, you can just kill, as soon as you die, you don't bother, you just respawn and keep going. And that unrelenting, is that the right word? The unrelenting action? Constant action.
Yeah.
Is what keeps, it's what makes the players, and that's when Treyarch first tried this, it worked. And so that's what keeps the players engaged to the game. And so obviously...
But I think that's fine. Like, recycling action, that's fine. But... what's not fine is the newer Call of Duties. They have like 1 to 2 original maps per DLC, and then the rest are just remasters. Like, especially the DLCs are the biggest offenders, because you just say like, here, let me put Nuketown because I know people will want to buy the DLC for Nuketown. Then let's put in, let's say, this map also remastered because I know people like that because of nostalgia.
And yeah, we understand remasters. Yeah, they're great and all. You want it's like.
But Nuketown was remastered like 9 fucking times.
It's like watching the games you grew up in grow, and I get why people would like that, and it's completely justified, except for when people just blindly buy the game, because I mean when Treyarch, for example, right? They just copy the game. Over and over, like Nuketown. I know we keep bringing it up, yeah. But Nuketown has been remastered. How many times, Sammy?
I think more than 5. Which 5, like the most it should be remastered is 3 times. Like 5 times is just too much. Not including zombies. It was remastered in zombies 3 times, I think.
Yeah, we're not gonna include zombies because that idea was actually kind of okay. Bringing a famous multiplayer map into zombies, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but it's still not good.
It was still a remaster though.
Yeah, it's still a remaster.
Yeah.
So the thing is, Call of Duty has discovered this formula where they just know that if we bring nostalgia into the game, people will buy it. But I think the way to combat this is to just buy the original game. Just buy the original game. Why buy this recycled garbage?
Yeah, and see, that's what would be the prime solution, right? To every issue about COD, just buy the original game. But the thing about COD is it is a massively multiplayer game. And so if you play an older version where other people don't play, and so it's like the downside of COD is actually it's also marketing upside. Because let's be honest, some of the older games are better than like BO4 and BO3, but people still have it because they know that is the current thing.
Yeah.
And even if you get like BO3, which is leagues better than BO4, not that many people will be playing it because they want the new thing, and that unified thought is what makes everyone play the new one. I mean, if people just went, nah, screw this game, I'm playing the older one, then it would make sense because I mean then
but they're just scared that the older one will fade into obscurity, so they don't.
Yeah, by the time they buy it, and that's honestly, we may be a little bit of a, what's the word? A hypocrite. Because we're scared of buying Cold War because I mean it may not be the best game, but we still like its zombies. Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good zombies game, but we just know that in 2 years they're gonna release another zombies game.
And that's what I hate about buying COD. I almost feel like there's no point buying it because within a year there's just gonna be a new thing and no one's gonna play.
Yeah.
No one's gonna play this game.
No matter what, like, I think games like Rainbow Six Siege are good because there's not gonna be a Rainbow Six Siege 2.
Yeah, I mean, if they do that, no, just don't buy it. I mean, it depends on how good it is, of course. If it's completely revolutionary, then maybe. But that's the thing, right? Those games, they know when's their limit. They don't push it. Treyarch pushes it, and the dumb part is their fans also just swallow the shit they give. And I know definitely Warzone is, it is Battle Royale, but it is definitely a better twist on Battle Royale. I mean, I guess there's still and stuff.
They added also gulags, and that's new.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a Battle Royale. And
It's
so
not an original concept. It's not like you have to go rescue the president from dead zombies.
yeah, and honestly, it's like, yeah, what's the difference between this and PUBG? I guess there's kill streaks where you can feel happy for a split second, but what does it matter? Because half the time you're dying to it, not deploying it. And so it's,
I mean, they did also add money. That's new, but like,
oh yeah, oh definitely for the buy stations and all that.
Yeah.
That's why I still play Warzone, or I enjoy Warzone because
it has some new
it's still
concept.
new. It's not the carbon copy that COD
It feels
used to do.
fresh. That's what we're trying to say. It feels fresh. Now let's go to Call of Duty campaign. I think that most Call of Duty campaigns follow the simple formula of there's a bad guy. He kills somebody who's close to you. You do a couple of missions killing all his henchmen, and then at the end of the game, you kill him. That's basically every single COD campaign summed up.
An example, right, of the fact that this overused this genre. Yeah, the cliche is that, for example, Battle Royale, Black Ops 4 did it, Warzone did it, and who knows what's next. I bet the next game they're gonna, well, not after Cold War. Wait, is Cold War's not a Battle Royale, is it?
No, it doesn't have a Battle Royale.
Okay, thank God. I mean, I guess this is a good example of when COD listened to their fans. Holy shit! But
yeah, they realize that nobody's gonna respect them.
maybe they're improving. You know what? Maybe they're not on a downward spiral straight to hell. You never know.
But they are in a downward spiral because, for example, Call of Duty Cold War, it's the Black Ops 1 campaign remastered. You're a brainwashed, you're a brainwashed person. You're getting interrogated. The missions are your memories. At the end, you kill this one super bad guy who wants to kill the world. That's Black Ops 1.
It's like, what's new?
That Black Ops 1, you get brainwashed. But Black Ops 1 had better characters. Like you can relate to Woods and all that. You can't relate to these like people who single-handedly take down countries in Cold War.
Yeah, and so that's the issue with the formula. It's people are getting to know. That's the downside. So in like summary,
the campaign is being more and more recycled. Like here's an example of a good campaign. Call of Duty World at War.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah, spoiler alert, by the way. It's a set of stories from World War II. Like, first you're in Japan. You almost get executed, but then you get saved by your squad. Then after you get saved by your squad, you are sent to, you move to a different mission where now you're in Nazi Germany, and you just witnessed all your comrades getting executed. So now you're basically alone with Reznov, and you have a sniper, and you have to use the planes flying overhead to mask your gunshot. And I mean, what other game has that much creativity? Where you witness a bunch of executions, you are somehow alive, like some people don't notice that you're alive. You see this Nazi general, and you have to kill him and his squad. That is a good story, and there's no like main villain. It just shows the gruesomeness of war, and that's what I like.
Yeah, and so that's the like Hammy said, an example of a good story. And now, do you know any examples of a bad story?
Yeah, bad story. Okay, let's do Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the epitome of bad stories. So first of all, everything is in a simulation, but they don't tell you that. You have to screenshot scrolling text to realize that it was that you died and you're now in a simulation. And it doesn't explain anything, and it literally, the characters summarize it as train go boom. That's literally quote unquote what they said. Train go boom.
Do they actually?
Yeah, that's the entire storyline. The entire storyline is that you died in a train crash and you're trying to stop it from happening somehow. And that's exactly, see, it doesn't make sense. First of all, why are you in a simulation? Why is there fighting? Who are you fighting? The main villain is introduced 5 missions in. Like, it doesn't make sense. if you're gonna have a villain, introduce him at the beginning. So that's basically our thoughts on why campaigns have been in a slow decline. And also let's talk about zombies. Zombies has its ups and downs. Personally, Black Ops 1 and Cold War are our favorite zombies modes.
Yeah,
Because they're challenging but not impossible. But like for example, let's say Black Ops 2, its zombies mode is so easy that you could just hold down the right trigger for 30 minutes straight and get to round 50.
yeah. I mean, okay, well, that's a slight exaggeration, but it's still true. I mean, compared to the other zombies, that was really easy.
Yeah, you just sit there and hold the trigger, camp in a corner until you die.
I know what you're thinking. Isn't that every game? But at least there's strategy in other games. This
Yeah,
one,
like Black Ops 3, it introduced sliding, it introduced double jumps, it introduced double pack-a-punch, which was really nice. It basically, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 had the best campaign, the best multiplayer and the best zombies experience, in my opinion.
yeah. And so that wraps things up.
That
for
pretty
our,
much concludes it, yeah.
Yeah, for our Tuners One game. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like the video so people actually get to see the stuff we talk to ourselves about. And also subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. Our stuff is mostly just opinions. If you disagree, we're completely fine with that. But this is just, I don't know, food for
thought.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so see you guys in the next one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.